Why the hell would 22 Democratic senators be literally echoing the same thing and think that would resonate with the American people? All it shows is that the same fabric of our democracy is unchanging in the eyes of some of these officials, and as a result, the constituency they represent, which is why Donald Trump is in office.
That's real.
What, do I have to come up to Capitol Hill and give you lessons?
You look like that.
Seriously, you don't get it? All you did, Elizabeth Warren, Cory Booker, Chuck Schumer.
Chuck Schumer.
Let's all get together. Let's put this in a prompter, and all together, albeit in separate rooms, we'll grab a microphone and say the same damn thing. And that's what's going to resonate with the American people. And then you wonder why you're no longer in power. Yeah. You wonder why Trump is in the White House. You wonder why a vice president like J.D. Vance has the authority to spew in the direction of the president of another nation.
I want to ask about California Governor Gavin Newsom's comments saying that Democrats were in the wrong for allowing transgender athletes to compete in female and girls sports. What is your response to that after Democrats had opposed the women and girls in sports?
I haven't seen his comments. What Democrats opposed was unleashing sexual predators on girls throughout the United States of America.
What is he even saying?
I can't tell what stance.
I don't know.
He's
Like,
taking.
I don't know what the hell he's even saying, because if you oppose a bill
that means
is not allowing men and women's sports, how can you say you oppose sexual predators in women's what?
How is normal?
Fuck is he talking about?
How is normal?
Bro, he's an idiot, bro.
I don't know.
I didn't even get what side of the.
Yeah, when he said it the first time, I was
there.
confused.
Me too. I don't know what side of the argument he's on right there. He said the Democrats opposed predators on women. So wouldn't the men in the women's sports be the predators? But y'all opposed. Y'all are for that.
Okay, I think because they voted for men and women's sports before recently. Yeah. So he's saying that we still agree with that, but we opposed this other bill. I guess that was something that was added maybe in the bill.
Re-listen to it again.
No, he's talking about. They're talking about Charlie Kirk's comments and what what they just voted on the other day.
Yeah.
And I thought that was men and women's sports.
It was, so it doesn't make sense what he said. That's what we're all saying, because they
voted
for it, but then he just sat here and said that.
Maybe it was something else. That's what I'm saying. The only reason he would say that is if something was added. Like, bills got multiple things. So maybe this was like a part of the bill. I don't know. But
what was extra on the bill?
Just
keep it men out of women's sports. I don't feel like that's nothing extra, nothing hidden message behind that or nothing.
We don't agree with any of this.
Senator, how's it going? Johnny from Fox. What could Donald Trump do that'll make you clap?
Thank you very much.
What could Donald Trump do that'll make you clap?
I did clap when he said that the United States had supported Ukraine and given them lots of
Well, why not for Laken Riley's mom? How was that speech last night? Did you love it?
Well, I watched it. I don't think that was the best look for our party last night.
Very disappointing.
So you didn't stand up for anything?
The president got before the American people, didn't talk about how he could drive down grocery prices.
Senator, why weren't you standing yesterday for anything?
Very important hearing right now on anti-Semitism.
But you didn't stand for anything at the speech last night.
I don't know what you're talking about, where you got that information.
Well, there was nothing the president had to say.
Laken Riley's mom,
either
you didn't stand for her.
Factual or truthful or anything like that.
We applauded.
You don't think it's worthy to stand up for her like everyone else?
We should applaud.
I need you to move.
Congressman, why didn't you stand for the speech?
Have a good day. I need to go to a meeting.
80% of the American people, according to CBS, loved the speech.
Again, I don't think with the United States.
Are the Democrats out of touch?
The United States of America. Forgive me for going here. Forgive me for being out of breath.
I don't know what speech they were watching.
They were watching the president's speech, Senator.
Really? It wasn't worth watching.
Why was Al Green so disrespectful?
You got to ask Al Green.
So I just pulled up to Congressman Al Green's office, went inside, see if he wanted to talk, because he did a lot of talking at the joint address, but they shooed me away.
I'm gonna vote for this.
Youngest black woman.
Dealing with Putin.
Not a morning person. 2 sprained fingers.
that TikTok trend, I don't even know where to begin. I'm not sure why this is necessary. I mean, there is like serious stuff happening in this country, but that seems to be just inviting ridicule.
So when you think about TikTok as a trend, we are trying to reach out to different people and different voters. And the woman who produced this is an influencer with 7 million followers. Cool. So this is lighthearted, it's fun. And every time you do something creative, you're going to get criticism, right?
Congressional
But I actually
caucus.
applaud them for trying to do something different. And here's the reality. 7 million followers, whether you think it's cringe or you like it, we're on CNN on a Thursday night, and we're talking about it on national TV.
But I guess my question is, to what end? I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, maybe you will get 7 million eyeballs, but what is the point?
I am not accustomed to helping your party do anything.
Yep.
But let me give you some advice. This was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And if you read the comments today, Lord have mercy. Look, scrambling for new social media and communication strategies is not a replacement for fixing what's actually wrong. Your party has a 21% approval rating right now, congressional Democrats.
Well, let's talk
according to
about
the
fixing what's
Quinnipiac.
wrong.
And-
Donald Trump is doing nothing for the American
people. And he
people.
has a 50% approval rating.
But he's doing
beating you
nothing
by
for the
30
American
points.
people.
And so
He's
my
not
advice,
lowering the cost
my
of
strong
living.
advice
He
would be
tells lies.
fix the policy and leave the gimmicks behind.
Yes,
That's
and
my
let's
advice.
make policy.
Okay,
So
well, let me just
let me
I
finish
just want
here.
to let the Congresswoman
Yeah,
respond to
absolutely.
that, because I think the underlying what Scott is saying is this question of the party itself has a trust issue with its own voters, frankly.
Right.
So what is being done about that?
So as we look at trust issues with the Democratic Party, there are a lot of things happening. Remember, the Democratic Party is a very large tent with diverse people. We have people saying, do something. We have some people saying, you've gone too far. We have to stay focused on what is important right now to the American people. President Trump promised to lower the cost of living. He has done none of that. And the Trump administration and Elon Musk are demonstrating one thing with all these random cuts.
You're blaming
They
this
don't
on
care if you
Biden,
get
literally.
sick. They don't care if you get injured.
Are these
They
people,
don't.
I'm gonna continue, bro. But are these people this stupid? Like, if you keep saying that, you're literally blaming it on Biden. Like, actually, you shouldn't be sitting at the same table as goddamn Scott right now.
No,
like,
literally,
on some real
they
shit,
asked
though.
her. They asked her, "What can the Democrat Party do better?" But President Trump. Like literally, they asked, "What can y'all do better?"
Are people this
But
stupid,
with
bro?
President Trump,
You know, it's like when the teacher says focus on your own paper. Like they're trying to look and cheat off the other people's paper rather than focusing on their own paper. And it's like it's pathetic because like the lack of awareness is crazy. Like she's like, well, 7 million people are talking about it. Yeah, they're talking shit. It's negative. Like you failed at reaching your goal.
You guys
Like,
just aren't cool.
And
That's what it is.
then when he points out criticism, she immediately, well, your party does this and that. Like,
look,
it's a tired argument.
Donald Trump went to the UFC event and got cheered. They were booing Joe Biden's name, and that's where the cool kids at.
College football game and the Super Bowl.
Where the cool kids at? Where the hard workers
the
at?
NASCAR
At
event.
them events.
they booed Taylor Swift for the cheer for
So,
Donald Trump.
Doing
That's
a
crazy.
fighter video, what type of crowd are you going after?
Nerd,
Anime,
blue head, girls,
Naruto,
furries.
watching kids. I don't. That's a kid thing. You're not going after blue collar, white collar workers. You're not. You can't be. I don't know.
But they don't know how to win. You cannot. I'm sorry, but like some winners win and losers lose, and that's what it is.
But I mean, that's stupid though. It's not that
They don't
hard.
care if you can't pay your bills, and they don't care if you're safe. All these random
don't
cuts they're
care if
making in
you're
all these
safe.
departments that they don't even hardly know very well are hurting the American people. How is putting veterans out of work lowering the cost of
not.
living? How is taking away food from children lowering the cost of living? How is
effed
kicking
up.
women off of health care who get Medicaid lowering the cost of living? So I know that these things are distractions that we're talking about, but why won't Donald Trump deliver on his promises? Because he lies. That's why. They're doing nothing to support the American people.
Why would or should the American people trust Democrats to lower the cost of living after the last 4 years?
We have
Great
created
question.
more jobs.
No,
Great
cost of
question.
living.
False.
You brought it up. You
That's
said
false.
Trump's not delivering.
That's
I just want to know
false.
why
We
we
saw
should
that
trust
today.
Democrats who skyrocketed inflation. Why would I trust you?
I don't think it's
Why would I-
about.
South
I don't think it's
Korea.
about.
Yeah.
You all won.
Yeah.
So now fix it. You said you were going to fix it.
Wait,
now,
we're
now
doing it for 40 days.
Okay, right. And
But
I
you try
said,
to
but
take
what
a
happened-
you try to take a victory lap for
Yeah.
the CHIPS and Science Act for all these investments coming into the United States. So you're either going to take credit or not. Donald Trump is a president. He promised a lower cost of living.
been 40
he
days.
is cutting jobs across the board
He's
from
bringing in
civil
jobs,
servants
though,
who
on
have
top
to
of that.
support
So
their
you
families.
believe in government jobs. You want more government jobs.
No, actually, I want jobs that actually help people. Do you know what civil servants do?
What does that mean?
They keep our air clean. They keep our water clean. They keep our food safe. Don't interrupt me.
They take taxpayer money to
You know what?
run the whole thing.
Let me
They also pay taxes.
Yes.
Wait, you're saying they take
It takes taxpayer money to fund it.
like her.
It does.
But yes, but they're employed.
This is
by
the
the
Democratic
government.
Party.
They are employed.
They are not paying American people. They're not getting rich off of it.
Let's not forget, yes, Donald Trump and the Republicans won.
Yeah.
But the Democrats severely lost. And you're digging your hole
But
deeper,
you're saying
especially in a
severely?
week. Especially in a week after the debacle of what happened during the president's speech, the embarrassment. I don't know who's creating this strategy, but believe me, no one is getting on board. The Democrats have lost. I would argue the Democrats are far more exclusionary. If you don't agree with them, you're canceled. If you say something inappropriate, you're out. And there's never a coming back in. The Democrats have told the American people, you agree with us, or we
giving them
don't
a run
want
for
you.
their money these days.
People are saying she stood on business.
No, man, I've seen viral tweets of saying like she got cooked. Because did you notice she was kind of rude? Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. She put her finger up when he's trying to talk.
The power
Like, it's
of
crazy.
black women's finger.
Like she's pathetic. Honestly,
The voters
like,
say different.
her
The ratings
argument-
of the show
her
say
argument,
different.
Her argument sucked. She started getting emotional. She was putting her finger up. Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. It's like, look, answer the questions. Stop trying to throw food and have a food fight, and just answer the questions. Like. This is why your party is losing, because of this type of leadership. And of course, the 92% is going to back their
What
vote.
did she say that was facts? Like, I mean, in this quote, the power of a black woman's finger. Like, what does that even mean?
It's because when Scott was trying to interrupt, she held her finger up. Wow. And he stopped.
Wow.
He was showing some respect.
You really showed us. I told you. This is why I said if Candace and Jasmine Crockett argue, these type of idiots, these bird brains, oh yeah, sister, like this shit is not effective. This shit does not get stuff done. It doesn't.
Lose the election.
Gosh, this performative politics I'm sick of it. Identity, performative politics. This is why nothing ever gets done when we have Democrats in office.
Yeah, they're cooked.
It just drives me nuts, man.
They're absolutely cooked. Oh my gosh. Let us know what y'all think in the comments, guys. It's getting really bad.